there are really good things that we can do, and it's less about juicing fertility and more about helping people who are not able to achieve something that they want.
There are ways that we know where, in fact, part of the crux of this problem is the cohort of women, and if we act now to do some of the things that we need to make it easier for them, then we could make it easier for those women to have families.
And I think that this is why it's going to be the demographics that force Congress's hand, right? Like we're running out of little worker bots. We're running out of worker bots in training. And if you were to line up what Americans need to no longer make having a child a privilege, it is a pretty damn good New Deal. I mean, because if you were like, all right, let's do like the fertility bill, the family bill. Let's call it the family bill. The family bill of like what we need to make sure that people have children and parents aren't punished in the economy. The family bill is right, strictly controlled out-of-pocket cost for labor and delivery, meaning that they're zero. More support for soon-to-be and new moms and birthing centers across the U.S. It would mean paid sick days. It would mean paid family leave. It would mean free childcare, and it would mean free food at school. Um, that would be the largest investment in children the United States has ever made. And it would take the next largest investment and just knock it out of the water by a factor of 10. We've never made it. And I think that this is the big change that's coming. And I say this every time I talk about childcare. We are going to have childcare within the decade because they can't fight it any longer because of these
other economic forces.
Yeah, you're seeing them go through this like little dance of like, how do we get people to have kids? And they can't even talk about the evidence that they is right in front of them if we know exactly how to support this. So this is why I think the demographics are going to be the Great Depression of our era. Not that it's like something that's so horrible. It's the big factor that forces their hand, that makes them do things that they were really dragging ass on. And like the long game of all the work we've done in every state that had sick days, and every state that has family leave, and every country that passed childcare, every free preschool in the United States, we have been building the evidence for decades about how to do better by children and families. Congress has not gotten there yet, but they cannot hold back the tide. So this is coming. Like this is coming, and it's going to be good. And I'm in full faith that is going to happen. And if I need to go burn the New York Times in effigy a few times before that to happen, y'all, that's just part of the process. Y'all, burning newspaper articles that make you angry in effigy, that's how we do it. That is the long game. But the long game breaks our way. It absolutely breaks our way this time. So that is why I'm very confident.
The arc of the moral universe is long. It breaks towards Kathryn burning newspaper articles.
Oh man.